The first 100,000 is a bitch, but you gotta do it. I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon, find a way to get your hands on 100 grand. After that, you can ease off the gas a little bit. Charlie Munger, Vice Chairman, Berkshire Hathaway. March 2017. My heart was racing. I could literally feel each beat pounding into my chest. I clenched my jaw to fend off the knot in my throat that I knew would lead to tears. I wanted to give in. Years of emotions were bottled below the surface. Years of ignoring my reality and lack of success. Years of putting off how I felt, just focusing on moving forward. The pressure was shooting to the surface. I could feel it. We did it, I said. Layla, my wife now, looked up at me. She was in the kitchen making dinner and stopped, spatula in hand. What do you mean? We did it. We hit 100 grand. I could barely say the words because I didn't want the tears to break through the tremble in my voice. Like revenue? No, like in our personal bank accounts. Holy shit, really? That's amazing. She ran over to me, disregarding the food on the stove, and wrapped her arms around my neck, spatula still in hand. I'm so proud of you. She squeezed me. I slumped into her arms. It was like every knot in my body that I had been holding onto melted all at once. I could barely contain myself. But when I think back to it, the feeling I had wasn't happiness. It was relief. I had moved from fear to security. I had traded feeling like a failure every day, watching my work and effort yield nothing, to realizing a dream. The constant anxiety and fear of, what are we going to do? Finally, replaced by something else. I finally had time to let myself feel something. I felt like this struggle chapter of my life was finally over. Look, I said, it's for real. I nuzzled my head out of Layla's arms. I didn't want to look her in the eyes because I knew it would put me over the edge. I pulled my phone out and put it between us. We both stared at the unmoving screen with our personal bank account balance. $101,018. Our gaze remained unbroken as it confirmed our new shared reality. It wasn't an illusion. It wasn't revenue. It wasn't profit that was still in the business account only to be taken out later by some unforeseen emergency. It wasn't earmarked money that had to be used to pay off some debt. It was ours. It was real. Babe, we could fuck up and not make another dollar for 3 straight years and still be okay. At the time, $33,000 per year was more than enough for us to live on at our current expenses for 3 years and some. Years of ups and downs, years of plowing money into my businesses only to watch it vanish in overhead, payroll, and mistakes. Years of seminars, courses, workshops, coaching programs, masterminds had finally turned into wealth. It felt like I had broken into a new plane. The relative increase in wealth was more than I have ever felt. Tens of millions of dollars in the bank later, it was, and still is, the richest I have ever felt in my life. It was the beginning of the next chapter of my life as a business person and entrepreneur. Some people get there fast. Some people get there slowly. But everyone gets there eventually as long as you don't give up. Keep moving forward, keep getting up, keep believing it can happen.